For NJ Advanced Media, I'm Connor Hughes. Well, this one certainly was a lot closer than many people expected. The Jets, a team that people thought had absolutely no intention of winning at all during the 2017 season, fought some more and almost pulled out a victory over the New England Patriots, the defending Super Bowl champs. It wasn't enough. The Jets did end up on the short end of things by a 24-17 decision, but again, it was a lot closer than a lot of people expected. And while there's going to be a ton of takeaways and talk coming out of this game, the Jets are better than people thought, and this is a moral victory, and those things may be true. I think the thing that I personally take out of this game more than anything else is that it is officially confirmed that these New York Jets are absolutely nothing like the dysfunctional disaster of 2016. Last year, when things went bad for the Jets, they did not get better. And in fact, they spiraled out of control until it was just a total massive failure. I mean, that was the issue with the Jets last year. While they had star power on their team and they had big names on their team, they didn't have anybody that when things weren't going well, they could right the ship, turn it around, and find success even when that team was struggling. This year, we're not seeing that. In fact, you're seeing when things do start to take a turn for the worse for the Jets, they can then make it take a turn for the better. And you saw that in a prime example, and a perfect example here against the Patriots. The Jets jumped out to a 14-0 lead. Everything was going their way. Then it completely and totally turned. The Patriots scored 24 unanswered points, and in the fourth quarter, they were leading 24-14. Last year's Jets team, that 24-14 lead becomes 31-14, 38-14, 41-14, and they just continue to lose. This year's Jets team, that wasn't the case. They fought their way. They drove all the way down the field. In fact, they scored a would-be touchdown with Austin Seferian-Jenkins that was then reversed via a fumble, and all of a sudden, all the momentum's out of the stadium. People are heading for the exits. That's another example of this team being different. They then got the ball back on their next possession after the defense forced a 3-and-out, and they drove right down the field and kicked a field goal to make it a one-score game. Yes, the Jets ended up coming up on the short end of things. Time ran out. They couldn't convert a 4th and 17, and the Jets lost a game. But even when the Patriots got themselves back in the game, the Patriots got their lead, the Jets still turned around and fought back. They got down the field and scored what would have been a would-be touchdown until the referees took it off the board. They then forced a 3-and-out after that momentum swing to get the ball back and drive down the field to get a field goal. They positioned themselves on the last possession of the game to try to drive down the field and make a game-tying touchdown drive. All of these things last year don't happen. When the Patriots fight their way back, the Jets don't find a way to get themselves back in the game. It just gets worse. After that fumble by Austin Seferian-Jenkins, last year, there's no way the Jets ended up mounting a field goal drive in the next possession. This Jets team this year has proven that they are going to fight. They're going to fight with everything, and then they're not going to roll over and die. No matter what you do to them throughout the game, they're going to fight until there are triple zeros up on that clock. That's a big win for this team, and that is a big sign that things are headed in the right direction. The wins, they'll eventually come. Maybe it's next year, maybe it's 2 years from now. But the fact is you now have a culture being built within one Jets drive and within that locker room that is the kind of culture that you want. For NJ Advanced Media, I'm Connor Hughes.